enough skill points to be able to progress through the rest of where we've kind of been getting stuck at. Try to say that too fast that all the words smash together. But yeah, last time we played, we got through what we could. We hit level 102, so we've exceeded level 100 now. We explored 71 fields, but we have gotten to the point that it's kind of difficult to progress where we are at with the skills we have. I just think that our skills are not high enough level to be able to do what we need to do, and that's really causing the issue because we're not starting with enough mana to have multiple level 3 gems when there's 2 or 3 different entrances, and because of that we're just not keeping up with how we're intending to go, while also trying to open the wizard stashes and just progress the game. Like, starting on L5 over here, where we need to be able to not only defend the orb, but we also need to unlock the different blocks that are there. It's just not happening with what we have. So I've jumped back to where we were at with the beginning over here and started doing the trial mode, which is this purple one, hoping to progress far enough that we can actually do something. But we've also been doing the trial modes and the endurance mode again, just to try to get a lot more XP to be able to progress further. Like this one, highest endurance is 68,000, 115,000, 145,000. Those numbers used to be a lot lower, so this is just letting us progress to where we can do more stuff. Like W4 here has only one entrance, so doing this on endurance mode should be a lot easier because there's only one entrance for us to defend through. But we've been going through with trial mode as well, which gives us a set amount of mana and a set amount of what can we do on the map. And it doesn't even give us all of the gem options that we might have normally. I just now realized that I have the earbud in my ear, but the sound is not coming through that way, so let me just quickly attach that the correct way so that it's not echoing through the microphone like it probably has been. Sorry. Until I heard the sound of the orb appearing, it didn't occur to my brain at all that I wasn't hearing it in my ear. It was just from the computer. There we go. Now it should work. Oops. That's my bad. I wasn't thinking. Okay. This is the one that we were kind of stuck on a little bit last time with the trial mode. Trying to build multiple towers and whatnot. Okay, it showed that I was connected and yet I'm not getting sound in this. There we go. Now the sound's not going to go through the microphone. I can actually hear it now. Okay. That was weird. I don't know why that was happening. But anyways, now it's functioning, so I will just continue like normal. Alright, I need 600 mana to be able to upgrade. I should target the least health. Anything that gets through. Needs to die. Okay. $360 mana is what we need. Come on. Alright. This should allow us to have enough extra skill points and whatnot to be able to survive. And get through all the levels that we've kind of been stuck on a bit. And we're getting a ton of shadow cores. That's the other fun fact. Upgrade the second one. Maybe I should have upgraded the back line that's getting rid of them, but that thought process didn't go in my head until afterwards. Okay, we'll try it that way this time. I don't know if having the slow gem is actually a good idea. If it's necessary or not. It's 180. Go slow. Until I can get 180 mana. There we go. I survived. Spacebar did the opposite of what I was thinking it would do. 210. $210 is the cost of a tower. Okay, don't build a tower that quickly. Got it. Okay, we will just keep trying this until we get through the trial. Because as it stands, it should be possible. I mean, it's definitely possible to get through the trial. Yeah, I definitely did not have enough mana to be able to build build a tower there. Okay, I can duplicate one. Okay, I can duplicate this. Let's wait just a few moments. Okay. Hopefully this will work out. Okay. That's 360 for a total of 600 to be able to upgrade. I don't think the upgrade's gonna happen. I think that's too many getting through. Yep. Maybe that's why I gave up on this trial. Let's try this one on trial mode. Because each finished and completed trial gives us 3 skill points. Slow and extra damage. That can be destroyed, though I don't know if it should be destroyed. How much does this cost? 150. That's most of the budget. We'll do it like this. Let's already try to move this over here and see if that does better. That's too many getting through. Costs 240 to combine these 2 gems. I don't think that's gonna work out. Yeah, 240 is probably not gonna happen. Hi, Watcher. Welcome to the stream. 240 to be able to combine the 2 gems that they started me off with is... I'm gonna die. Okay. Let's see, what other... You know what I'm about to... Oh, post... Yeah. Go ahead. We'll try it over here instead. Actually, target the least hit points for that. Go ahead and do what you're gonna do. have enough mana now, like at this second, to combine, but not enough to also still banish all these monsters. We're gonna try it. If I don't do it now, I don't think I survive at all. So we're gonna try it. That seems to have worked. Okay. I have one tier 3 gem. Still costs 240 to combine. Okay. Put it here still and target least health. Anything that does get through still will die, hopefully. Okay. I can make another set of gems now. Now I can't because I had to let those guys through. Okay. Just a slow gem. This is probably not gonna go that well. I got a talisman fragment, so that's better than we have. Oh, this is the last level, or last wave. It's possible. Swap this to least hit points. Start aiming for last hits. Or final hits. Okay, there's just one that's gotten through. Okay. We got it. We beat this one on the trial mode, but we didn't beat the last one on the trial mode. Damage to swarmlings, it's a rarity 5. That's not gonna work. 3 skill points and 22 shadow cores. Awesome. Okay. So we got that one on the trial mode, but we didn't get this one on trial mode. Let me see if just putting towers in different spots is gonna be better. Because that might be the problem that I'm having. Like a tower here should be capable, should be, being the operative words, should be capable of attacking on both sides. Yeah, so there and at the end. And then we duplicate that. And I'll get another tower here, maybe? Yeah, I'll try to build another tower here. I need 180 mana. It's not targeting the nearest to the orb. Because these are worse off. It definitely went worse. definitely went worse than we just tried the last time. So maybe if I do the exact same thing here, and go with that, and then I build here, and then I'll duplicate this when I get the mana for it. And we'll swap it from highest banishment cost to least health. Oh, spacebar is what I meant to click. This will go to least health, and it encompasses both sides. So anything that gets through with the least amount of health will be attacked. And anything that survives and is on this side and has the least amount of health will be attacked. And this will attack the ones that are the highest banishment cost, which are the most problematic monsters. That's kind of working. Another 360 in a moment. There we go. Now this has got to remove these two monsters. I removed one of them. I don't think I'm getting enough for another tower in time. The next tower costs 210. Anything that has less health needs to die. Do I go here? Or here? This feels like it's too late. We'll stick with least health right now. If it's got less health, it needs to die. Otherwise, I die. Okay, this seems to be working. Changing the targeting to least hit points instead of highest banishment cost seems to be working. I was going to try and make more gems, but I realize how little mana I have left. It's working, but it's also still allowing the highest banishment cost through. And that's now the issue right now. Yeah. I don't know if I have a good way to beat the trial mode's always going to be the same. No matter what my talisman and skills and all that will do. I don't know why I'm thinking that I can do other stuff to improve that. Well, I guess let's just do endurance mode. For this, I can do a slow and a poison trap in that little slightly browner area in the middle there, and then have mana and armor tearing as my things. Yes. So let's increase the special on traps for a second to 5 to do that. We've got both of those up. 4 orblets is fine. Okay. Endurance mode. Oh, that's what I've done in the past. Faster wave stones. We'll do that. We'll do a bit more giants. So 120% more monsters arrive, 96% faster wave stones. We'll have 15% of the Reaver waves become swarmlings, and they'll take less negative effect duration and more speed. And then giants have more armor and more hit points. And then they'll gain damage reduction. May as well just do that all the way. Okay. All right. Indestructible monster nest. Okay. Everything, all 5 entry points will all converge over here. And we'll do the same up over here. Okay, poison, slow, combine. Armor, tear, mana, combine. I really can only make 2 level 3 gems to start with. That's not good. That is not good at all. Duplicate that, put it over there. Okay, 5 is reload speed. Yeah, firing speed. Really need the beam already. We will freeze all of those. Six is barrage. I put the beam over here, that's why I don't have it. Okay. Duplicate that, put it there. Utilize the fact that I paused the time to be doing better. Alright, beam. Upgrade bolts. Back to barrage. Pause the time to freeze that. Upgrade that, upgrade that. Put a beam on it. Now we can do extra damage, that's fine. At least for now it's fine. More barrage. More upgrades and immediate resocketing. There is a T in that word. Freeze those. Upgrade bolts. Upgrade. Upgrade beam. There's a shadow on the field. Uh-oh. Also called a demon. The shadow demon. Use the beam. Freeze it. Give it a bolt. Give the beam. Upgrade, give it barrage. Give bolt again. We're already at level 6 gems now. Level 7 is when the actual armor tearing and poison takes effect. That one's level 5, it can now be level 6, that's fine. Give that the bolt. Give this beam now. This is level 5. I can't upgrade and resocket immediately because I don't have another beam. It's a lot of things getting banished. Upgrade resocket immediately. Freeze that. See if I can get it with the bolt. I don't think the bolt's going to be able to reach. Okay, let's upgrade this to 7 and have the beam. Alright, I'm starting to lose the orblets. Level 6 gets beam. Freeze those guys. Start targeting least health instead of highest banishment cost. It's also still a grade 6. Okay. Well, we might not have beat the endurance, but we still got 92,000 XP and 119 shadow cores, which means we probably leveled up 2 or 3 times, which is really the point of what I'm going back through the endurance levels for. Yeah. Went from 102 to 105. Not terrible. I didn't pay attention. What are the gems we have? Well, okay, we still have slow and poison. Okay. Okay. Still have slow and poison, and they still only have... Well, they started me with a grade 2 gem, so I might actually be able to do more this time. We'll just do that. Start with highest banishment cost, slow and poison. Make that go to grade 3. That's a grade 3 gem already. Okay. I'm assuming it wants me to build here. Like it's trying to say that that's the best spot to build a tower, which is relatively correct. I want to get 894 or something. Yeah. Just to upgrade that. And then we'll go 2 times speed. Alright. I'm just hoping that all of this is going to be enough. Because if I can get rid of all of the swarmlings relatively easily with the beam, then I should be good to keep going. Okay, I need to upgrade this just to keep up. Oh, that was all the level. That was all the levels? No wonder my previous highest XP on... Oh, I did journey mode. I didn't mean to do journey mode, I wanted to do endurance. Oops. But hey, we got an achievement out of it, so I can't say much. Except for that was really slow. Yeah, we got 56 waves now. That makes a lot more sense. Okay. Let's go here, put that there. That also explains why we started with a gem. That really does explain why we started with a gem. Actually, instead of that, let's have it target swarmlings in particular. And I still need to put the beam there. Okay, we upgrade this as much as I can and then resocket it immediately. Then I will upgrade this one as much as I can and put the beam on it. Okay. I want to use the beam before I upgrade that. Upgrade that to 5. If I can get them to 7, then they do better. There should be a specter or something coming in. It's a demon, okay. Freeze it. Target it. I can't target it while it's in that form. There's the specter I was worried about. Oh, it took away all my power-ups. I forgot it does that. Both of these need to be frozen now. Okay. Survive that bit. Use barrage, use bolt. I should have swapped those two around. Because I need barrage up here to deal with the swarmlings. Pause this for a second. Upgrade that to 6 to poison things faster. I cannot upgrade that to 7 yet, which is when the abilities take effect. Use barrage. Deal with swarmlings a bit easier. Upgrade beam. Go ahead and target random instead. I don't care what you target so long as you target something. This has still got the highest banishment cost and the orblets. We'll keep that going. I don't think I'm going to get a single level 7 gem out of this. Okay. Get another barrage there. As soon as I can. Put beam there. Go after least health now, because it's starting to thin out. Freeze. Bolt. There are no more swarmlings, so targeting swarmlings would be pointless. Least health. Beam. I should have tried to freeze over here instead. Darn. That's okay. We went from 9,000 XP to 1,300. Not 1,300. 113,000. 1,300 would be 1,300. I know how to say words in math. Tower barrage damage, damage to giants, damage to swarmlings. Bomb blast summons gem wasps. Maximum barrage charge. Not a bad corner piece. Level 47. Slower chain counter cooldown, damage to giants, initial mana, maximum barrage charge. Not bad. And 129 shadow cores. And 4 wizard levels. We'll take that even more. I have this edge piece available. I do not have any... edge pieces for that side. Need 6,000 shadow cores, 5,400, 4,200, 3,600, 4,800. And then I don't know until I get to those corners. I think at this point I should go for this corner first. That has XP gained versus this does not. For the time being, this is probably the one I want to put in, because the more XP I can gain, the faster I can get more skills. 286 skill points right now. Highest endurance is 98k, 113k. Okay, so this is the next endurance one we need to run through. Okay. We're just running through the endurance levels at the beginning because the levels that we need to go through we're kind of getting stuck on. That's level 1 and that's level 2. Well, that's level 1. And that one's level 2. Now that's level 3. Now that's level 2. damage and armor tearing and combine those together. This is our main damage dealer. And I've got a gem that will only ever hit the monsters from the monster nest. And these ones will hit everything else. Maybe I should just try and destroy the monster nest right away. Then there's only one entry point. That would probably be a better idea. Let's go here and target structure. That should be able to hit it down in 1 or 2 hits. We'll go slow to try and make that work. Okay, my hypothesis of taking 1 or 2 hits was very much wrong. I forgot how strong I can actually make these at the beginning. Okay. Now we've got that. And then once I get more mana, I'll be able to move things around. Machine gun. Okay. Now that I've got that, duplicate, place. Bolt at the beginning of the round. And then I can move this one to up here so that they get slowed and poisoned as soon as this round starts. And then because of where I'm at, I can upgrade this as much as I need. Alright, get my orblet back, please. Nope. No. Give me my orblet back. Stop taking my orblet. They took my orblet. Okay. I tried. Kind of. Get that to level 5. Target random. Anything that can come in here, this one will obliterate, hopefully. That shadow's a problem. I need to freeze that. I need to give this the bolt and target that. Okay, I really need that shadow demon to go away. This can go to level 5, which is the same as that. Which means I can bring it over. And this can be level 5. that demon to go away. That demon's a real big nuisance right now. And it's costing me a ton of mana and my focus. It took away the beam before I could do that. No. Thank goodness it's gone now. Okay. Destroy a possessed giant with barrage. Well, we will lock in that we got 66,000 XP there. That shadow took up too much of my focus that I could not deal with it. Oh, it's this map. Highest endurance is 7,000. So now the highest endurance that we will get should be much, much more. Okay, so they still come through two different sides. But no matter what, they have to go through here. That's not what I need on this map. That's not what I need. I need the mana to be part of every gem I make. Because with the mana gem, I will always be able to hit higher levels than I could in prior runs. Alright, they all have to go through here. They all have to go through this one. Then when they get down here, it's just a kerfuffle. I just like that word right now, so I wanted to say it. Okay, so we want to force them to go near this gem a bunch. Which means we want them to go on this side. Then we want them to not go down this way. And then they can't go this way. And then they can't go over this way. They have to go next to that one to get down to there. Okay. Make 5 there to increase the firing speed. Target anything with the least amount of health. For that one, for this one, keep doing that. Don't let those orblets get taken as frequently. Well, I've already lost the orblets, but that's okay. I can't upgrade that twice. Okay. Now I can. Get barrage there, beams over here, that's fine. Okay. Upgrade this in a second. Give it barrage again. Barrage allows it to deal with the fact that there's a ton of enemies over here all at once. I always forget that. Why did I put armor tearing on this when it's a trap? It's a trap gem, which means that it just ignores the armor. Now I can upgrade this and put the beam on it, which is the reason I didn't put the beam here. I wanted to make sure I had enough of the beam to be able to use it. Try to pause it every time I go to upgrade. I can't upgrade that. I need 8900, 8960 to be precise. Should have upgraded first. That would have been better. It's okay, I'll upgrade and get barrage now. Freeze all those guys. $89.60 is what I need. $89.60 for all of my gems. Okay. Upgrade, put the bolt there. Freeze, freeze. Put the beam here. Put barrage there because now I need it just somewhere. There's now a shadow demon. I can't really do anything with that. Can't do anything about the shadow demon at this point. Let me reset all my abilities. Yeah. It reset all my abilities, so I couldn't just immediately try to put a bolt on to shoot at it. And we beat 33 out of 56 waves. That's not bad. Starting waves early and XP gained. It is lower rarity, but that still is fine with those two abilities. I mean, XP gained mainly, but it's fine. And we should have leveled up 2 or 3 times because of how close we were to 111. Yeah. Okay. I mean, this is just getting me a bunch of talismans that eventually I'll be able to try and start socketing things in that actually work well. From S4 we go to V1. I am just trying to make a bunch of XP. I don't really care whether I win or not. Although I guess in endurance mode, even beating one wave is considered victory. I've only got poison and armor tearing. Let me put a trap here where they all have to go. 3, upgrade you to 3. I cannot upgrade you to 3. $560. Just spam the upgrade button until it finally works. Let's have this target the swarmlings, and then this one can go after the highest banishment cost. That way we can hopefully not have a bunch of swarmlings go through and get to the end. We're just going to front load all of the damage that I have. That upgrade was a little risky. I wasn't paying attention to how much mana I had. Could have gone badly. It didn't, but it could have. Okay. Just give that barrage, and that'll be fine. It naturally targets the front when there's no swarmlings in play. Okay. I want to get this to a grade 7 gem first. Well, it's better to get this to a grade 6. Then we'll go grade 7. All the swarmlings that do get through hopefully die over here. Upgrade that to 7. Simply because this ignores armor. I do want to make sure that does the most as well. Get rid of the Spectre if you can. Thank you. Spectres steal all of the gems, so I really don't want that to happen. Because that would not be good, especially with how close we're pushing this. Especially with how constantly close we're pushing this. I should phrase it that way too. There is a shadow. Oh, great. Try to use the abilities as soon as I get them. That way it doesn't steal my stuff. Get rid of the demon. I couldn't click on the demon. Target the least health. Target the least health. Freeze. Barrage. Come on. Every time a demon has shown up, or a shadow, or whatever its species is demon, every time one of those has shown up, it's just not going well, because it doesn't fly near where my towers are. It flies everywhere else. But that's okay. 2 levels is fine. Some of these wizard stashes are still locked in endurance mode. I just haven't gone through them, okay? Alright. $322 unspent skill points. It's definitely accumulating. Okay. Let's front load this now. Mana poison. I did that wrong with what I was thinking. I realized that as soon as I went to make the second gem. Mana and poison. Or no, just poison, then a mana. Then we'll do damage. Okay, so mana and poison. Mana and poison first. Then it wants me to socket the damage and the mana gem. Okay. This is what we used to do with chasing shadows all the time. So I want to do it now with this and see if it still works just as well as I think it will. So we'll go a bolt on this one to double its damage, to do 100% more damage, when this is also my damaging gem. And then we'll go barrage here to increase the specials, which is going to be just leeching mana, hopefully. And then we'll go here with the beam to make the poison fire quicker. And it's already seeming to work. I am keeping this on the slower speed right now just to make sure that we can get there. Target the least health. Anything that gets through is least health. Alright. And then I really just need to focus on this one gem being upgraded. Okay, I've got the bolt. We'll double that damage. Should have upgraded the gem first. We will do that for this poison one. That's the most I can upgrade it. Cool. Firing speed. And then number 6. Increase specials, which should increase the amount of mana per hit that it leeches. Which should allow for this to work pretty well. I hope. And we'll just keep upgrading the damage one for right now. And then this one goes and destroys anything that gets through and anything that flies, hopefully. Alright, and then for the rest of this, I just upgrade it as much as I can. don't think this is working. I do have the shrine. The shrine does help. I need 3,000 something. We'll freeze you, and we'll freeze you. Okay, poison can be upgraded and resocketed immediately. I can't upgrade the damage gem. Okay. I do have the shrine. It's level 5, that's level 5. Now it's level 6. Target the Spectre as soon as you can. Okay. Upgrade that. Freeze back here. Freeze up here. Come on. Survive. If I can get these to level 7... especially the poison one. If I can get the poison one to level 7... I should do really well. Maybe not really well, but I'll do better than I have. Okay. I'm not surviving well enough. $91,000 XP is not terrible though. And 34 shadow cores. Wizard level goes to initial XP and mana is always nice. Because that means that I just start with more mana and more XP. Bolt damage, buildings, gem bombs, summon extra wasps. Those are helpful. I just realized that the shrine had enough charge that I could have clicked it. I completely forgot about what was on the map to help me there. That could have been really nice to work out with. Well, whatever, can't change the past. Endurance mode, next. Okay. Are these indestructible? No, they can be destroyed. Am I going to have time to destroy them? I doubt it. I'm going to place the tower here. We'll put a trap here. I don't have mana, I just have poison and slow. This forces them to only go through this side. Okay. So poison and slow. And then armor tearing and poison. Start that at level 4 so that it can hit the whole way around. Then I probably need another one here. Let's go here so that when it levels up and gets bigger, it can attack this side a bit further. Okay, I don't have a good setup for the 3 in front right now, but I think that's okay. We're gonna duplicate this as soon as I can. Make this fire more frequently. Give this a chance to deal with groups of enemies. Duplicate, place. I could have also made all these go this way, but still would have had the weird issue. I should be able to deal with the Spectre. Upgrade that. I cannot upgrade it twice though, that's the problem. Okay. I really need these ones to get to level 7 as quickly as I can. Because then they get all the benefits of our poison and armor tearing gems being at a +5 level. And if I can get that aspect, then it means that they tear more armor and they poison stronger. So really it just means that they do better. And considering if my numbers are bigger than their numbers, then that just means that I'm doing better. I really need the numbers to be bigger. Okay. 8960. Almost got that. Freeze that. This is level 7, so the poison does even more. Give that barrage. Swap barrage for beam. I'm gonna die if I can't do something here. Go after least health now. have to ignore the demon for now. I didn't even get to finish that sentence. Gain 99,000 XP because we've already had 8,000, so that's fine. Starting waves early, damage to giants, wizard level goes to initial XP and mana. Except for it's a corner piece and 114 shadow fragments. I mean, we've already gone from 102 wizard level to 118, so I am perfectly fine saying that this has been a successful day already. This one here, wizard level goes to initial XP and mana, but it doesn't have the XP gained. This helps me with the initial mana that I've been kind of struggling for. But it is level 25. It says plus 29% of wizard level goes to initial XP and mana. I guess if I can get it above plus 19 or plus 20. If I can get it above plus 19, that's already way better than what I have there, because this is only one ability. But anything that's closer to that, that doesn't have any of that. That doesn't either. This one I should probably just scrap at this point. It's getting eclipsed very quickly. Yeah, we'll just tear that one apart. This just gives more XP gained in general. That's the only one that it matches at this point. It could work. The XP gain would have to be pretty big, though. Beam damage, reavers, flying ones, tower bolt damage. Not really helpful. None of these corners do I really want to think about at this point in time. All these corner pieces are not even thought processes, because I don't even know how. This one costs 9,000. I didn't realize I had connected it there. That one costs 9,000, which means that this, and this one, and this one all probably cost way more. I'm nowhere near 9,000 shadow cores. I'm going to stop thinking about this. If this goes above 19 or 20% of wizard level, then I will shapeshift it into what I need. It's already level 2 and it's exceeded what I needed. Cool. Okay. So now do I get rid of... it's better to get rid of the 19% than it is the 20%. Okay, shape change is just using the arrow keys. I need to go down first, then up, and then to the right. Oh. And then when I can click off of this to drag it over here. Yep. Okay, so we went from 19% of wizard level to initial XP and mana. I now have 24% instead of 19, so plus 5%. And we also have more bolt damage, more damage to buildings, and a 2% chance that my Gem Bomb Blast summon an extra Gem Wasp. Not that I'm really summoning Gem Bombs frequently. And then for all of that, I get 9 Shadow Cores by depleting that one. But that's okay. Alright, that's the one we just did. This is the one that we're doing next. Endurance mode. this is all for more XP for the wizard level to get more initial XP and mana from the wizard level. That's how all of this coincides. Okay, so again I can do poison and slow, but I need to do it a little bit away from the beginning because I can't blockade the beginning to make it work. Then I put a tower here to force them to go this way. I'll blockade there. And I'll blockade here and here to force them to go to the left, which forces them to go around. And then if I remember correctly, in order to use a tower here that actually will hit the edges, I need it, yeah, to actually be able to hit the frame. I think I need this at like level 4 or 5. Which means not happening at this point in time. That'll be level 3. I cannot make that level 4 at the beginning. Maybe it would have been a good idea to put the poison into this gem as well. At least this gem here. You know what? Why not just do that? I haven't started yet. It's a lot easier to restart now. And I just do that, and I do this again. I will actually blockade this side, because then I force them to go a little bit further to the right and have to swing down. And then we do this. Then we do that. And then we do this. That's a level 3 gem. Okay. Now we do this and this. For that. And then back here, we just do this. I need to make this level 4, maybe even level 5, in order for it to actually hit the outside part. I was looking at the amount of mana I had left, and I was like, I think I have a lot more than I did last time. What did I forget? I didn't upgrade that to level 3. Okay. Now I really need this one to get to level 7. I need to upgrade the back one so that I can hopefully hit the outside edges. Okay, this will upgrade. This is actually attacking just by itself, so it is hitting the range that it can fire. Okay. That's level 5. Get that to level 5. Okay, now this is definitely hitting the outside edge. I don't think putting beam on that was a good idea now that I'm looking at the range of beam. It is barely hitting anything. There is already a shadow demon on the field. That's great. already lost my ability to put barrage on this. Freeze it. Give it bolt. Attack the Shadow Demon as much as you can. It's almost completely out of range. Upgrade that. That's level 6. The shadow keeps moving. Where's the Shadow Demon? I just need a bolt or a barrage and I should be able to take it out. Target it. Destroy it. Yes. Awesome. I'm not doing the best right now. Go after least health again. Target the Wraith if I can. It's out of range, okay. Destroy the Wraith. Because it makes me do less damage if I don't. I got 68,000 XP out of that. 68? 86. Jeez, I can read. Damage to Reavers, Beam Charge, Whiteout Charge, Barrage Charge. I don't have Whiteout, but otherwise that's great. It's a corner piece. Doesn't matter to me for another 8,000 something Shadow Cores. 7,747 Shadow Cores from now. Yes, I quickly did that math once I realized that it was a 250. Because that's a lot easier to do the math with. That didn't go terribly. This one, the Wizard Stash, is still there. Let's not make it have more monsters, but we'll still keep it at faster monsters, more Swarmlings, more Giants, and make them take less damage. So not as many monsters, so that hopefully I can still upgrade my gems enough to get to the Endurance Wizard Stash there. We'll try it this way. I have tried and failed to unlock that Wizard Stash multiple times already, so I don't know how this is gonna go. But I already start with the mana pool at level 4, which it used to only hit level 3 initially when I tried this before. My problem is I have to build a tower here to be able to hit that at all, which means it needs a level probably 8 plus to be able to hit that and actually do damage to it. Build there. They have to go through this site. Yep, that was the whole point. Okay. Armor tearing, poison, combine. Go there. Duplicate, go there. Poison, slow, combine. Highest banishment cost. Duplicate, go there. Upgrade this one because no matter what, it has to hit everything. Upgrade that. Okay, so it's not as many monsters, which is really going to be the saving grace. 560 to upgrade immediately. Not as many monsters, but still just as many problems. They've already taken both the orblets. I've already lost 2 orblets. Except for that one's trying to go back around, so maybe I'll get that one back in a bit. Looks like the answer is yes, I will get that back. Yeah, even with the bolts, this level 3 gem can't hit that wizard stash. Okay. It's not going well. I did not have enough mana when I went to upgrade. Start going after the least health. Okay. This is not exactly going great. And there's a demon again. Awesome. That was nearly 10 times higher than the prior XP level, so can't say much about that, I guess. Okay. Can I try it with less swarmlings and less giants, but keep them taking less damage and faster wave? So more reavers, hopefully, considering I'm not taking 15% of the reavers into swarmlings and 15% also into giants. And then let's also just go with build a tower here, build a tower here. Have this side get slowed, have this side get slowed. Make them have to enter that way. Duplicate, place. Duplicate, place. Upgrade, upgrade. Okay. there, at least for now. Upgrade with the bolts. Put down the beam. Okay, if I can just get to like wave 55 or something. Get both of those to level 4. They're capable of just walking right by that. I didn't even notice it. Get the barrage. Can I upgrade this? Yes, I can. There's the beam. Give that barrage. Okay, I think this is going a lot better. Still definitely not going perfectly, but it is going a lot better. Because not as many are getting through as quickly as they were the last time. Glad that Spectre wasn't going after this one. If the Spectre was going after this gem, I probably would have just lost the gem. Okay. Change that to least health. Slow down all of the enemies. Suffer mana loss from a shadow projectile when under 200 mana. That wasn't an achievement I wanted. That was not an achievement I wanted. Okay. Maybe if I don't do that, or this, I can actually get to the end and do the endurance mode wizard stash now. So if I don't make them appear faster, and I don't make them take less damage, maybe I can finally succeed on this map. Okay, let's try this one more time. This one goes least health, this one goes highest banishment cost. Here we go. This definitely seems a lot more manageable. Maybe not fully doable, but manageable. All of my gems are level 3. Okay. I'm going to upgrade this to level 4. Having this pause between monsters is really going to be the thing that helps me. I'm not just getting swarmed constantly where these are needing to fire projectiles every single second it can. My towers will actually be able to focus on when there are flying enemies nearby. And I can safely just upgrade this one without needing to reapply an enchantment spell on it. So that's really nice too. That can go to 4 now. There are still times when the giants and the swarmlings are together on the field. And it makes it a little difficult, but I think it's doable. It definitely feels weird to just have this tower over here not really doing anything. But I think that's perfectly fine right now. Because that means once both of them have to fire at the same time, I'm probably getting to be in a little bit of trouble. I can't upgrade it, even though I really wanted to there. Alright, got rid of that relatively quickly. I'll just apply a new beam there. I can't upgrade either of those. Okay, this definitely feels a lot slower than it has been, but that is perfectly fine considering all the changes I've made to what I'm doing. Okay. Pretty shortly it should be a demon. Freeze that. Freeze it again. Target the demon if you can. If it's possible. Looks like it's not. No, I definitely could have destroyed the demon there. Freeze, target it. Shoot it with the bullet. Yeah, it's dead. Awesome. I just had to actually focus on it. That was worth 40 shadow cores by itself. I forgot that leveling that up would be a big target. It goes after the highest level gem. And I kind of forgot that by leveling this one up right as it's on the field, it would change course to target the highest level gem. Oops. But that worked out. Get more barrage. Upgrade that one again. Orblets are finally getting stolen. Let's freeze that. Hopefully get them all back. That one survived. I don't really like that, but whatever. More barrage. Level 6 gem. I really would like to make this level 7. Change that to barrage, just because there's a lot of enemies. Swap to least hit points. Darn it. Yeah, you can see what lowering all the abilities does. Jeez. That's not even half of what we just did. Giants and Reavers. That one's definitely getting scrapped. And we gain no XP, duh. That's how that works. Get rid of that. I may as well keep it just in case. Okay. Now that we've leveled up, I think 18 times it is from when we started. Let's try to go with the levels we've been stuck on. So P5. We'll do that. Barrage makes it so that they increase the specials. Beam increases how quick they fire. Yeah, maybe that'll be fine. Let's go P5. Okay. This map is fun and weird in that you can only build traps. Because this is the spot that you can build on, and nowhere will it let you build a tower because it's blocking, and it won't let you build in the dark area. Alright, so the only way to get rid of the monster nest is to gem bomb. We'll build traps where they're unavoidable. And there's no reason to not put these together. I just realized that by doing the poison up, that only affects it when it's level 7 gems or higher. Which is unlikely to happen because of how many gems I need to put together in this. Poison. No, okay, it gives an additional plus 8%. Okay. I guess that's fine. It just gives it more when it hits level 7. I misread that, or I misremembered that, I guess. Anyways, we'll just put the traps right back where I had them. Alright, so mana and poison. Target the least hit points here. Upgrade that one. Okay. We'll do extra damage, I think, here. And this one will be fire quicker. And I can duplicate that and put it here. Yeah. Let me just make this do more damage. Make that one fire faster. Duplicate, place, duplicate, place. Do more specials, for now at least. And then I need to put more traps. Here and here. And we just duplicate and place. Duplicate and place. Now we make this one go to firing speed and firing speed. This one can increase the specials. And then this one can increase the specials as well, now that it's in the back. And we'll do that. And then I will duplicate the level 3 gems now. Put them here with a bolt on it to do more damage. Then we duplicate that again and put another bolt on it. And for the most part, it's just let the traps do their thing. And sometimes when they grab the orblet, they try to leave on the other side. And that's what's really helpful. It's because when they do that, they walk it all the way through my other gems. Which means that I still have a total of 3 orblets on the field. Because I lowered that thing down. Okay, upgrade that to 3, and that to 3, and that to 3, and that to 3. Okay. Then this goes to 4. And then this one goes to 4. Then we make the 2 back lines go to 4 in just a second. There we go. And here come the levels with the giants, which are really the issues. Because if you can't poison the giant enough, it just gets all the way through. That orblet's lost. Actually, because of the giants walking really slow, maybe it won't be. It grabbed it and it started trying to leave on the other side. Awesome. That means that I kept that orblet around for a little bit longer. Okay, we will upgrade that one to 5. My very last line of defense will be level 5s. Especially because I still have all of the orblets. It means that they'll just grab the orblet and walk away. And for the giants, that means death. At least it's supposed to. Well, one of the giants got banished. All the orblets are still on the field. I do not know how this is working so well. Maybe it's because I could actually upgrade the traps enough this time. Freeze that on top of the trap. Upgrade that to 5. Try to freeze the giants on the traps so that they keep getting damaged by the trap. Especially when there's 2 there. This worked out. Wow. Now I can drag these over there. And the gem wasp stings are able to attack that. Freeze it on that. That worked out. I'm really surprised that that worked out. All the proof you need that I haven't been able to get it to work is the previous highest XP is 0. Damage to flying ones and XP gained. That one's definitely getting scrapped. And 28 shadow cores. We hit the palindrome wizard level. How does this have a wizard stash in endurance mode? I can't shoot that thing. I have to see this. What did they change to make it so that I can actually attack it? Can I build towers? No. It just expects me to gem bomb it a ton. How much damage does a level 1 gem do? 1 shield. Do the wasps attack it? The wasps do not attack. How about a level 2? 1 shield. How about an armor tearing gem? Oh. So this needs 60 gems thrown at it just for the shield to break. And I don't know if the last gem being thrown at it is also going to damage the hit points at the same time. Okay. Have no own buildings on the field at the end of the battle. I got XP because I threw the gem bombs. That's fun. Because of that, I now have armor. Oh no, I forgot. Because of going into it already having fought the first time, I have the armor tearing gem available. So maybe the second time through would actually go easier, because it's not just mana poison, but armor tearing. But it doesn't matter because the traps ignore armor anyways. I just talked myself into, that doesn't matter. Why did I think it did? Okay, where's the next one I'll go for? L5. This is the whole reason we've been going back through the endurance mode. Okay, let's try it. I don't need any points put into traps, nor do those. Okay. So 418 skill points on the level I don't need anything. Normally when I've tried this level I've only had around 200. So what if I make it so that combining gems costs less? I can make them have more damage and range. Let's see how it works with combining gems. We're back down to 263, but I've nearly doubled. I think it's double. 10, -6. I haven't nearly doubled. I did double it. Okay, so that's nice. So the first grade gem cost and combining gems costs even less. So with that in mind, 263 skill points giving me 1800 mana might actually be enough to start with 3 level 3 gems. Okay, so making a level 1 is now 46. 48. I can read. Man, I think my brain is tired. The body is not. The brain certainly is. Hard sentence to say, apparently. Okay, I need to freeze near here to break that one. I need a beam to hit this for 60 seconds. I need to barrage this one 100 times, and I need to bolt this one 40. And there's 2 monster nests that are going to be capable of getting destroyed. Okay. They come from the top right, bottom right, middle bottom, and middle and bottom left. They converge up here. And then they all attempt to converge down here. I feel like that's a good spot. Okay, let's make the gems first. Poison, critical, bleed. Poison. This is mana. It only costs 259 now to combine to a level 2. And combining to a level 3. That is a lot cheaper. Okay. Let's see, for these down here, I want to force them to go to the left instead. For these, they already have to go around because of that. I would like another tower down here to try to hit the barrage and the bolt. How much does this cost? 28 right now. Click spell again to change wall type. Megalithic wall. Shrub. What does that do? Does it just change how it looks? It just changes how it looks. A shrubbery. Place a shrub wall. That's cool. It just allows you to change the way the wall looks. To match the environment. Oh. I didn't know that was a thing. Now I'm curious if you can change the look of the other ones. I'm gonna ignore it. We're gonna fight. To duplicate this, I need 825 now. Okay, I don't have to make it target that, because it'll naturally go after it. When it's got a free moment, it is naturally attacking it. I don't have to make it target the structures. That's the word I'm looking for. I don't have to set the targeting to structures. I guess I can put another one here. And then I can duplicate this now, put it here. And these two with barrage can just go there. Cool. And I still need to make sure that I actually win the round. Because if I don't win, then that's pointless. But if I don't unlock the wizard locks, then I lose anyways. That's what I figured would happen. I don't have a free spell. That's too far away for a bolt now, isn't it? Yep. Well, drat. I talking about? I can just do this and hope that this is enough. Yeah. I got it back. I remembered that I can drop gem bombs. I don't tend to gem bomb things, so I kind of genuinely forgot that that was an option here. Oh, now I can take these gem wasps up down over here. Have them be useful for things that get through. Okay. The barrage one's already nearly gone. Okay, the bolt one cannot fire that far. Got it. We will upgrade and beam. I've lost 2 orblets. Okay. $20.72. There you go. That lock is gone. Okay. That lock is gone. And then we've just got these 2 other locks to go through. We'll freeze over there. We'll put barrage here. Beam up there. Freeze those. Bolt. Barrage there. Beam there. Take out the least health at this point. Too many things are getting through. I don't have enough to make a gem bomb to stop that. I was hoping to quickly drag that up there as soon as it got stolen and give it the beam. I like that this is an achievement. A shrubbery. 93 shadow cores. That's not bad. I would have liked to win the level, but that's okay. Like it's destroyed. I don't need that one. Can I make an edge piece rotate around to hit the other edges? This does not make me think I can. It does not look like I can, because this one's only giving me top pieces for edge fragments, and this one's only giving me the right pieces for edge fragments. I mean, I lose 130 to try. I would like to try to socket this in over here is why I'm thinking it. I want this top edge piece to become a left edge piece. Okay. You can change it to the shapes of the same fragment type that are already in the shape collection. You can sacrifice fragments to add them to the shape collection. Make it fit into the talisman. You can change the shapes of the same fragment type that are already in the shape collection. The fragment type I have is edge fragment. I'm gonna try it. Worst case, I lose 130. It does not look like I can change it to anything else. Okay. I guess currently, because I am in the shape change thing, I should just change it to a shape that I currently would like this to go to work for the top fragment. Because this one up here would connect into it on the left, which means that this should just be here. Okay. Oh, undoing the changes just puts this back. Okay, cool. So you can't make a top edge fragment into a left edge fragment or a right edge fragment or bottom edge fragment. Okay. That's good to know. I just was curious. I need 2,000 more shadow cores to be able to put it up there. Okay, let's see. With that failing, I feel like I should be able to get this one to work with what I have. Especially after retooling my things to have this way. If I make it so I get more mana instead of reducing the cost of making the gems, if I make it so I get more mana, is that better? The other way to think of this is $20 skill points. Okay, in order to go from 10 to 20, 419. 419 is 155. Let me quickly write this down. 419 is now 264. I did do that right. It is 155 difference. Okay. And then go from 20 to 25. It's 304, which is 115 difference. Which means that I keep 40 more skill points, which means my initial mana is higher. And now I get 100% mana per monster death and 20% lower mana pool milestones. I can't make this go to level 15 at the same time to have the same amount. Okay. Let's try it this way. Get 100% mana per monster death. Combining the gems and all that is the same total value that we've already had prior. It costs the same. Okay. Well, the stack of napkins I have next to me is really great as a extra paper when I quickly needed paper there. So that's nice too. If instead of putting this here, I put it down here and don't blockade these two sides, and then I still put this here, I can still wall off here, force them to go to the left, and have a tower there. I should build the gems now. Bleed and mana? Yeah, let's do mana. Oh yeah, that the cost is higher, which means I might not be able to build as much. I had the thought process of, can I actually change things, change the color of the tower or whatever if I click on it multiple times like you can for the wall. That just got in my head, and I was like, oh wait, can I? Because I didn't check. You can't. That's sad. I would have liked to have like a plant tower. That'd be fun. And open back up so I can put the earbud that's dying back on the charger. Thank you. Okay. So I've only got 2 towers. This one can only target there for things that get through. This is going to be interesting. Okay. I do gain mana quicker. Freeze that. Give that the bolt. Oh, I did change this to a shrub. It was very confusing to see that coming out green for a second. I wasn't thinking about that when I just did that. Okay. Let's make this path blocked off to force them to have to go over that way. I will block it off when I have more mana. There we go. Now they have to go around. And then this range, I will make it so that they have to go down to get into the range of this tower. Yep. Okay. This one can reach it? Okay, it can. Definitely want that one upgraded because it's the last line of defense. And we've got barrage. And the barrage lock should be taken care of pretty easily. Okay, now that I actually have the freeze spell, I can freeze that and hit the lock. Goes barrage right there. It feels really weird to see the random walls I've built be shrubs. It just feels weird to look at. Duplicate that, put it here, give it the beam. Now give it the bolt, just to help it defend. Okay. Once the bolt is gone there, I will give this the beam. This can hit the lock. Interesting. I want to be careful with the amount of freeze. I want to make sure not to use the freeze unless I have another one coming. Plus 150% armor tearing gem effect while frozen. I've never read that. Critical hits deal plus 50% damage when frozen. Didn't know that either. Cool to read. Did not know that that was the case. Maybe I should just read these things. Yeah, instead of letting this game keep going. 8 to 13 seconds freeze duration, 4 tiles effective area radius, corpse explosion damage, 100% of max hit points. Yep, that makes sense. I know all that one, I know all that one does, I know all that one does. Okay. Okay, none of these say anything different. Can build a pylon. And the pylons do actually help. They're expensive, but they really do help. already lost 2 orblets. Yeah. So now any free time that this has, it'll be attacking the pylons, which will then attack the enemies without me needing to do much. And I've only got 1 gem that's not level 5. Trying to make sure I hit the freeze lock. And the final wave starts. I've only just hit halfway. Don't need to worry about that as much as I thought I did. Put bolts there. Still need the barrage lock unlocked. Okay. This is going okay now. At least I like to think it's going okay now. It is certainly doing something at this point in time. Should probably put another pylon over here. Especially with how much extra mana I keep acquiring at this rate. Whenever this isn't firing on an enemy or on the barrage lock, the pylon can charge. Okay, that's gone. Now I just need barrage. Just need to keep firing barrage at that. Use that. Okay, this is going okay. The pylons are firing when they can. Change that to target least health. There's too many giants around. Fire bolts. No, I needed to target the Spectre because otherwise I was gonna die anyways. Well, that didn't go as planned. But that's okay. It could have been worse. This one was with the one with a bunch of wall breakers coming in. Yeah. Which one do I want to try now? It has been 2 hours and 45 minutes, almost 3 hours. Let's see. Any of the other ones that I've attempted have Wizard Stash and Endurance mode here. I think I've tried this with the Endurance mode. Same for this one. This one has the 2 tombs on the field. That's what those black squares are. And when I tried to pop them open, it did not go well. I remember that now. Well, I think if we continue to keep the mana stream at level 25, level 20 Orb of Presence, and level 10 Fusion, if I make all these level 20, and I just learn to deal with it, start with 1,043 extra mana, and just figure out how to deal with that being my starting total of mana, I might actually do better. Let's see. Trying to look for one that I don't have to do the poison and the armor tearing initially, but doing endurance mode. I'll go 50% more monsters and 48% faster wave stones. And we'll just do 3 levels of each there. We'll try it this way just to see what I can do when I force myself to have those at a higher level. Because very simply, making this have one and only one entrance is the easiest route for this fight. So let's see. Put a tower here. Put the tower here. And then blockade this. Forces them all to have to go down and around this tower. Blockade this. Forces them to go down through this tower. And if I block here, they have to go around this way. So all of these monsters that come in from this side have to go next to this tower and this tower. All of these monsters and these ones have to go only next to this tower. If I just make a combined 4-color gem, does that hurt or harm the abilities of the gem more? Let's just do it this way. The 3-color gem plus all of the building I've done is more expensive than I realize. Okay. The red gem makes it so that I do more the second hit, because then they're bleeding, which means that combined these two are doing really well. Okay. I'm just gonna try this and see if just these two together can hold out. I think with just 50% more monsters, this is going well. If I did 120% monsters, I don't know if it would be going as well. But I think that this is going fine right now. So until specters and shadows show up, I feel comfortable with how this fight's going. Or I guess the other thing is, until a ton of swarmlings show up all at once, I feel comfortable in this fight as well. Should be a specter or demon showing up pretty shortly, with the screen starting to do that. Yep. Worked out really well when it just went right next to it. I could freeze it immediately. Now I have a level 7 gem. This is going really well, actually. Dang. Okay, 82, 88. Let's upgrade that. Here comes a specter. Okay, that's a lot of them coming in. Cleared that out. That specter got really close. I did not think that I needed to be worried there. Oh. I thought I had plenty of mana. Apparently I did not. 119 shadow cores though. thought we were pretty safe and comfortable there. Evidently, that was not the case. But that's fine. That is actually one of the first new endurance levels we've done in a while. Most of the other ones have only been for locked wizard stashes that we've attempted and failed, but attempted nonetheless. This one might actually be possible now too. This has got me thinking how much we could do in endurance mode with these ones. Nope. I said it's almost been 3 hours. I'm not going to start another one. As much as I want to, I'm not going to start another one. The mentality of, oh, just one more. Just one more. I know I'm not going to do that. I know it would be like 10 more, and then I'd look at the time and go, oh, crap. It's been 7 hours that I've been streaming for. Oops. Because I know myself. I would do that. And I have done it before. So we're just not going to. We're not going to tempt fate. I'm just going to end it here. Because I know I will just keep playing. With all of that said, I will be posting a schedule Saturday night, Monday morning, depending on time zones. Probably closer to Monday, being honest here. I tended to post it on Monday a bit more than Sunday like I planned on. But that's okay. I will actually post a schedule this time because I will be going back to work on Sunday, and therefore I will have a set time that I can actually do things again, rather than whether I feel like waking up or not that day, I will stream. Now I have to wake up, so therefore I have a lot less freedom as to when I will stream, but that means that I have a lot more set times of when I can stream. So I will post a schedule to actually show that, and it will be the first schedule of this year because of how this month has so far been going. But with all of that said, we're definitely going to be playing Age of Mythology and finishing that campaign at some point next week. Probably Monday, it might be Tuesday, depending on how things work out. I do currently know the work schedule is going to be a little weird the first week back for this next semester, simply because you never know how many students just graduated, and therefore are we going to be super busy like we usually were, or did a bunch of students transfer off campus? So that's the perks of working at a college. You never know, going from fall semester into spring semester, are we going to have the same numbers? Is it going to be just as busy? Or is it suddenly just like 200 people graduated, now we've got only 100 people that we serve food to during dinner? So I'll figure all of that out. So the times that I put for when I'll stream next week might be a little changed as I settle back into working mode versus fun mode with streaming. I don't think it'll change much. It'll probably still be 9:30 Central Standard Time, and then on Wednesday it'll be 9 o'clock like it has been. I'm not assuming any of that will change necessarily, but with it being the first week back, please bear with me if I have to move things back by 30 minutes to an hour. I hope I don't have to do that. I don't think I'll have to do that, but it might happen, just to be aware of it. But I'll definitely be doing Age of Mythology. I'll definitely do our normal Gemcraft on Friday. Also going back to work, I won't be able to stream on Saturday and Sunday anymore because working 12-hour shifts on Saturday and Sunday, kind of hard to stream during that time. But we'll definitely at least have those 2 streams, and I'll figure out what the heck I'm doing for the 3rd. Because I still want to try to stream 3 times a week at minimum. 4 times if I can, but at least 3 times. And then there will be one on Thursday and one on Friday. But I will figure all of that out, and whatever happens, happens. That's fine. But hope to see you guys later. Hope you guys have a good day, a good morning, a good evening, a good afternoon, a good night, and a good time zone wherever you are. And peace out.